I'm Michael Bloom, chiropractor. If you suffer from reflux or bloating or burping, and it's just a recurring thing, and you might have tried to do many things about it, you're possibly taking some medication even for it, well, I want to tell you about a few recent cases that I've had and the connection that there can be to your spine and your nerve system in particular. So, the digestive system within the body is controlled largely by a cranial nerve or a brain nerve called the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve, which is a nerve that emanates or starts in terms of its home or its housing is up in this area here, but then it spreads down into the rest of your, or into your abdominal cavity. Now the vagus nerve, it's called vagus. Vagus in Latin means wandering, so it wanders around the body and it has its influence in various different areas. Now, why I'm mentioning that is because the actual cell bodies that make up the vagus nerve are in the lower part of the brainstem called the medulla oblongata, which is just around the little space or hole between the bottom of the skull and the top of your neck. And in that area there lie your occiput, the base of your skull, and your atlas and axis, your top two vertebrae. And so what I've seen in practice many times over 30 years, but a few times lately, which has been really interesting, is people that have had recurring burping issues. So uncontrollable, like deep belching, it can be quite limiting and debilitating and awkward for these people. And so to use a spine model, the area of the spine I'm talking about where the vagus nerves emanates is right up in through here. So what I've found with these people lately is that there's a lot of tension in that upper area of their neck. Those vertebrae are dysfunctional, so they're not moving and gliding the way they should, and over a period of prolonged time that's been happening. That's what we call in chiropractic jargon a vertebral subluxation. So when that's been happening for a long period of time, there can be impacts and effects on the nerve fibers and elements nearby. So in the case of one particular lady, her belching and burping was extreme. It was every time she had a massage, it was every time she went to the gym. And she goes to the gym 6 or 7 times a week. So every time she added a little bit of extra exertion, there'd be an uncontrollable and repeating burping cycle going on. And so I identified that upper part of her neck was dysfunctional. We've been working through that area, releasing a lot of that pressure through the joints, through the nerves, through the muscles in that area. And I'll admit, hasn't been instant. It's taken a bit of time, a month or 2 or 3. And now there's a significant change in her frequency and debilitation with that belching and that burping. So much so that she's comfortable now to go and get a massage and lie face down for a prolonged period of time and have someone work through her body in a prolonged manner. And also at the gym, a lot less affected and debilitated. So a significant change to her overall quality of life. So it's just an important thing to think about and reflect upon. If you're constantly taking, medication over the counter or prescribed medication for burping, bloating, reflux, perhaps think about your neck and whether it's functioning well and whether it may be affecting the vagus nerve. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching and stay healthy.